What's your story? What do you keep identifying with? Are you staying in past chapters and continually rewriting them over and over and over again? Or are you future obsessing and staying in the future but not staying right now in the present? Continually staying in the past keeps you in a loop, and continuing to future obsess stays you out of the present, the gift, the one and the only, the now. Do you feel an emptiness inside of you? A hollowness? Do you feel like you put on a show for people? Do you feel like you have to people please? Do you feel like you have to say yes even when you want to say no? That is what we're talking about today. What is extremely important on the self-love journey and evolving into your true self is to start to dismantle what you have been perpetuating, the hamster wheel. Continuing to go back to chapter 1 and chapter 2 and not allowing yourself to go to chapter 3 or 10 or wherever you're at on your life levels. Are you ready to level up? Let me put my hand here so you can see this. Whoop. Level up, level up. Are you ready to level up? Because you can level up, my king, my queen out there. You certainly can. And it only requires you. Nobody on the external. Nobody is your guru. There is nobody between you and God's source. There is no healer or psychic or anything that you really truly need to go to or get any validation from. My sweet souls out there. You sacred, sacred soul, you. I'm here to remind you of who you truly are. You are a Christ self. You are consciousness. And you can elevate and level up today, now. And it takes going in with inside of yourself, spending more time on who you are, and really truly understanding who you are. And who you are is not what your ego tells you who you are, not who the world tells you who you are. None of that. Inside your heart, inside your being, inside the darkness, inside the void. You are presence. You are consciousness. Staying stuck in the past, going back to chapter 1, chapter 2, isn't going to get you anywhere. But you'll keep rerunning that loop, which that's what karma is. You'll keep going on that loop and on that loop and on that loop until you make changes. Until you learn who you are. And that's why I'm here today That's why you clicked on this video. That's why you are here, is to have a remembrance that you are not this physical body. You're not your hair. You're not your eye color. You are not the meat suit, you could say. You are soul. You are a spiritual being. You are consciousness. And are you ready for the big level upper? Woo! You are a fractal of God. What's a fractal? A fractal is, well, imagine a tree. A tree has all of its branches out and its trunk and the roots at the bottom. The roots at the bottom is a fractal of the branches above ground. Fractal of its other branches. We are here as an expression of all the varieties of God consciousness. But yet, so many people on this planet don't realize how much power they truly have. And they get stuck in their mind. They get stuck in their ego. They get stuck needing to have validation from other people. They get stuck in the same loops. Have you ever met anybody that has been married 3, 4, 5, 6 times? Neil Donald Walsh, I think 7 times. And even him himself will tell you he was looking for everything on the external. He was looking for his wife at the time to make him feel good, to validate his existence. I think the divorce rate now is upwards to 60-70%. There's an epidemic of divorces. And honestly, I don't know that that's even really bad per se, because it's showing that the clarity that people are seeking on the external, they're not truly whole on the inside. They don't know who they are. They want to control their partner. They want to control their life. And then they get really upset and angry and bitter and resentful when their partner changes. But the problem was, from the very beginning, clinging on, sinking your claws in, and wanting to hold that person so tight and hold them to who they said they were 1 year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. The only thing that's constant, the only thing that is constant on this planet is change. Change. The faster that you can get to a point of accepting that, honoring that within inside of yourself and within others, the more Malaya you'll have, the more freedom you'll have, the more serene, the more peace you'll have. And that's what I talk about on this channel, is how to get more Malaya, more freedom, more independence. My name is Serena, about peace. It can also mean quiet, getting quiet with inside of yourself. more quiet, peace, freedom. How beautiful is that? You are not your storybook. You are not your memories. You are not your past. And you are not your future. You are pure consciousness. And if you have found any value from this video, please please share with somebody who you feel this would help, to give them more freedom, to give them more peace. And check out the meditations. There's one that's coming out, well, by the time you watch this, maybe it already came out. It's called Level Up on the thumbnail. And go with inside of yourself, because you have the answers. And when you can really truly get in touch and in tune with yourself, with your body, with your emotions, the faster you're going to experience a splash of Malaya, a splash of freedom, because you are a sovereign being and you can create new timelines, new experiences, a new level of consciousness, a new opening. Spread your wings. Go in your cocoon. Whatever part and portion of your transformation you're in, you got this. Step out of your comfort zone and your cycles and become your true self. You got this. You have an amazing, beautiful, blessed day. Namaste.